Happy holidays, racing fans. I'm Dani Gibson here with Dick Jerardi, and each year we bring back the award-winning documentary about Smarty Jones.
We do indeed. The greatest Pennsylvania bred of all time. Dani Smarty won the 2004 Kentucky Derby. The run-up was awesome when John Service took him down to Oaklawn Park, swept the series, and the $5 million bonus for winning the Kentucky Derby. It was some scene, and you remember it too, right?
Oh, I do. I remember it. We all had tears when he got beat by Birdstone, and he captured the hearts of horse racing fans around the country.
Yeah, there isn't any question. I think he's one of the great horses of the 21st century. He was really denied the Triple Crown. He should have won it, would have won it. Was easily the best horse. Here's Smarty Jones, the inside story.
What a year it has been for Pennsylvania thoroughbred racing. With the passage of slots, Philadelphia horsemen can now look forward to a very bright future. And of course, we experienced the incredible story of Smarty Jones. The little Pennsylvania bred captured the hearts of people all over the world, not just racing fans, but everyday people. Smarty won the biggest race in the world, the Kentucky Derby, then the Preakness, and just missed winning the Triple Crown. It was a period of time I'll never forget, and I'm sure neither will you. Smarty Jones is now off to the breeding shed, and hopefully will give us more thrills with his offspring. I want to present to you something very special, the inside story of Smarty Jones as he raced into thoroughbred racing history. Let's begin now at historic Churchill Downs with the Run for the Roses. The backstretch Kentucky Derby week is like no other barn area in the world. Hundreds of media members and friends of horsemen flock to catch a glimpse of the future Kentucky Derby winner.
Like Smarty, huh? He's a good horse, isn't he? 6 wins.
He can tell you all about his wins in Arkansas and everything.
Earlier in the week, trainer John Service gets his first look at what will become a growing media contingent as Kentucky Derby 130 nears.
Coming that way, guys, heads up.
Of course, John has a job to do, and with the help of stable foreman Bill Foster, Pete Van Trump, and groom Mario Arriaga, Smarty Jones is in great hands.
You take everything that you read and hear about the Kentucky Derby and magnify it maybe 10 or 20 times, and that's what it's like. It's a wonderful, wonderful experience.
Just being here and having fun, and just the experience of being, you know, with good people, good horses. Nice leisurely mile and a half.
Each and every morning about 9, Service meets and greets the media from around the world, fielding questions personal and professional.
He's getting his game face on. You know, he was real tough today. He was real aggressive, but he galloped good. I mean, he bowed his neck and pulled and galloped around there real nice. And you know, he pulled up, stopped, looked, walked off the racetrack like a true professional.
Later in the week, the owners have arrived, Roy and Pat Chapman.
Don't you get that? He got me on tape.
The atmosphere becomes bright with cheer as Pat steals the show.
Here comes Smarty.
Go get him, Smarty.
John, hanging on, hang on.
Roy is filled with pride, moving about in his wheelchair as if it were powered with a jet engine.
Get him well and need to get him to the Arkansas Derby. And hopefully Kentucky after that.
What got me here is a good wife and a good family. I'm very serious.
Hey, Stu!
Hey, there's my man. How you doing?
There's Mr. Cool. Hey, Stu!
It's Derby Day. The pressure is building. Over 140,000 fans coming to see history. Will it be Smarty Jones? Bill Foster is optimistic.
Quietly, I have a lot of confidence in this horse. His heart and his ability.
What's going to happen if it rains?
Rain is going to move him up some more.
Meanwhile, John Service arrives at the barn around 3 o'clock, nervously pacing, concerned about the weather. His 2 sons, Blaine and Tyler, are at his side. Tyler is a bit fidgety.
Tyler, please stop. That's twice I asked you. I'm not going to ask you again. I don't want to beat my kid on front of television.
Look like a wet, late afternoon and evening here. It's like a sloppy race coming in.
He's never run on this kind of track this sloppy like this. I don't know. I really don't know, Bruce. We're going to find out.
I'm trying to read you whether you're happy or sad.
I would have rather seen the fast track, to be honest with you.
It's now time to get the horse ready. And Smarty knows he's got a big race ahead of him.
Smarty, you ready to go?
Ready to win this thing, buddy?
He just winked at you.
You gonna win the Kentucky Derby, buddy? I'll take that as a yes. You nervous at all?
A little bit. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, a little bit.
You calming your dad down?
Trying to, at least. Seems calm.
Just
I
kidding.
think he's calm.
Smarty, this is what you've been waiting for, buddy. Yeah, that's right.
After a few finishing touches, it's time to head to the paddock.
All right, boys, let's head over. Time to make the donuts.
Let's boogie into the new year at Parx Casino with the $100,000 New Year's Eve sweepstakes. Starting at 7 p.m., 25 lucky winners each hour will receive $500 free slot play. That's 200 total guests. Groove over to X Lounge before 11 p.m., decked out with your best disco vibes for free slot play prizes. Check out Fish Out of Water and DJ Tonka at 360. Tickets on sale now. Can you dig it? It's New Year's Eve at Parx Casino, the #1 casino in Pennsylvania. Parx Casino. This is how you win.
You too, man. Time to make the donuts, huh? You're gonna make me look bad, son. You're too tall. You're so much taller than I am. I can't handle it. Good luck, John. Thank you very much.
Marty!
Oh, don't clap, don't clap. Don't do that.
After a few tense moments, the trip through the mud is quite an experience.
Dad,
Bill, good luck to you, my friend.
We should have those things, like in the golf thing that says quiet,
This
please.
is what we've been after, bud.
Dad, that says quiet, please.
Yeah, really. Should have a big sign. Hold up, quiet, please.
I'll do it. I will do it.
Well, so far, so good. Pick the tempo up, big guy. Clip your heels. Oh, big boy. Oh, now.
Your knees didn't buckle, I noticed, when you got to look at the spires for the first time on a Derby day.
No, actually, it feels great to be here finally, and we're really excited. We're looking forward to it. Yeah, it's great. Once in a lifetime, bud.
With about 5 minutes to go until post time, the family gathers, nervously waiting for the race of their lives.
Whatever happens, buddy, we have a hell of a John, let me tell you.
And we've reached the post time for the 130th Kentucky Derby. Off and running in Kentucky Derby 130. Perfect start for Lionheart. Smarty Jones has a good forward position early. A left out farther back to his outside comes Reed the Footnotes. Heading past the half-mile pole in the Derby. And it's Lionheart trying to go all the way in front. Lionheart, here comes Smarty Jones. Quickly up and tackle him on the outside. Reed the Footnotes in it. Racing in the fourth spot. Lionheart leads the way. Lionheart confronted by Smarty Jones on the outside. Far back, the wind comes out now and Reed the Footnotes. Captain following the head for home. Lionheart set down to a pull-out ride. Inside, here comes Smarty Jones. Smarty Jones, Lionheart bids in game. Smarty Jones pushing down high. Smarty Jones is taking the lead. What a great win. It brings tears to your eyes watching the Chapmans and Service families celebrating. Winning the Kentucky Derby is something you can only dream about, but it happened to them on that first Saturday in May. 2 weeks later, Smarty was off to Pimlico, hoping to win the second jewel of the Triple Crown, the Preakness Stakes. Once again, I had John Service mic'd up for sound. Reality television has never been so good, especially in horse racing.
The question a lot of people are asking themselves these days is, do I buy new or do I buy pre-owned? Here's what I'll tell you. New car inventories are still low and new car prices are still high. However, with the certified pre-owned Nissan at Chapman Nissan, we have a huge selection and you can save thousands over new. Plus a 7-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty, roadside assistance, 1-year prepaid maintenance, and so much more. And not for nothing. Can you really tell the difference? I can't.
Let's boogie into the new year at Parx Casino with the $100,000 New Year's Eve sweepstakes. Starting at 7 p.m., 25 lucky winners each hour will receive $500 free slot play. That's 200 total guests. Groove over to X Lounge before 11 p.m., decked out with your best disco vibes for free slot play prizes. Check out Fish Out of Water and DJ Tonka at 360. Tickets on sale now. Can you dig it? It's New Year's Eve at Parx Casino, the #1 casino in Pennsylvania. Parx Casino. This is how you win.
Smarty Jones arrived on the grounds of Pimlico Racecourse early Wednesday afternoon. Pennsylvania bred settled nicely into stall number 40, reserved for Kentucky Derby winners like Seattle Slew and Secretariat. He and his best friend Butterscotch discussed their new digs. The next day, with the sun rising over Old Hilltop, Smarty Jones hit the Pimlico Oval for the very first time. On this day and the next, service and exercise rider Pete Van Trump would lightly train Smarty up to the race.
I tell you, this horse has come a long, long way. He didn't used to be. I mean, he was a freaking handful. Was he? Now he's like a pony.
Everything is perfect, and service gives Smarty's owner Roy Chapman the thumbs up via the cell phone.
Hey, Chap. Everything's super, buddy. Very good, very good. No, I just wanted to let you know we had a real good morning, and everything's looking good, buddy.
John's wife, Sherry, is feeling the strain of dealing with the crush of media. She's helping her husband schedule interview requests from around the world. Only problem, she's lost her voice.
Better, but I'm trying to whisper so I can save it for later.
John continues to do what he can to help promote Smarty Jones and the sport of horse racing. He's asked to attend a charity event as a celebrity bartender.
$5.50. You ordered the right drink.
On Friday night, it's off to the ballpark, where he throws out the first pitch at the Orioles game. John was a little off stride, missing the catcher.
I choked. Got a little nervous. I wanted to make sure I threw it hard enough.
It's race day, and service says he's relaxed, but he seems much tighter than before the Kentucky Derby. Yet, he remains friendly. The conditioner keeps the cameras at a distance from his prized colt. His foreman, Bill Foster, gave the marching orders.
When he was in his hotel room watching television, he called me on the cell phone and he says, "What the hell are you doing?" He said, "You get those people out of there." So, unfortunately, I'm the bad guy.
Later in the afternoon, with 3 hours until race time, it's off to the clubhouse to meet family and friends. John has become a celebrity, signing autographs along the way and shaking hands.
Thanks, John. Appreciate it. My pleasure.
It's back to the barn with an hour and a half to go until race time. Smarty is getting ready. Service is also keeping track of the flyers back home. The orange and black are winning, and that helps take the edge off.
It's killing me not being able to watch it.
With the clock ticking down, John and his son Blaine share a moment to reflect on this amazing run to greatness.
I didn't really realize it when we have to go on the Derby, so I started thinking about it, and I was like, you're gonna be talking about it like for the rest, like forever. You know?
Well, just remember, whatever happens, it's been a good ride.
It's time to go. The walkover is chaotic. The cameras are way too close, and service lets them know it.
Sir, you're gonna have to move back. You're gonna get kicked. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Smarty seems calmer than all of us. He's unbelievably controlled, despite the huge crowd screaming as he approaches the saddling area.
Thank you, Jeff. Look, we'll face him this way and let him stand sideways so he can see both spots.
Meanwhile, jockey Stuart Elliott arrives. The strategy is the same as the Kentucky Derby.
Do the same thing, bud.
Yeah?
Sit as long as you can.
Yeah.
You know, a couple of them horses gonna be running at the end.
Right. Okay.
He's handled like a pro, ain't he?
Exactly good, huh?
There you are. I was looking for you guys.
Tradition, we can't break tradition.
I was wondering where I asked Sherry. I was wondering where you guys. I asked Sherry, I said, "Where's everybody at?" They said, "You guys were already up in the box."
I'm superstitious. Michael and I said we got to do it.
Good.
Yeah,
good.
Good luck.
I like it.
Lauren come down the room. She said my mom's a nervous wreck.
Really?
Oh well.
What are you gonna do? You know how mothers are.
Right.
Good thing we're not like that, right?
Yeah.
Mom can get nervous. As long as the horse don't get nervous, that's good.
And what about Sherry's service? How is she feeling?
Very nervous. Just hoping we can do it for everybody.
It's riders up, and time to head to the box in the grandstand to watch history.
Good luck, Stu.
For the Chapman and Service family in place, John gets a phone call. It's his son Tyler, who is back home in Philadelphia, watching with a group of nuns who are close to the family. You see, Tyler is being grounded for slipping in his schoolwork. John is not only a great trainer, but a great parent as well. No doubt, his 13-year-old son will be a Rhodes Scholar come Belmont time.
Gonna root me home? All right, buddy. I love you. All right, hold on, I'm gonna put Chappie on, okay?
You better be rooting for me, Tyler. I'm rooting for that horse.
Whatever happens, it's been a good ride.
Post time for the Preakness, and they're off. Lionheart and Smarty Jones, and Smarty Jones is ahead of Lionheart. Come on, Smarty. Lionheart and Mike Smith nursing along. Here is Smarty Jones.
Sit still, Sue. Sit still.
Smarty Jones takes that invitation on the inside of Lionheart.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Smarty Jones can pass on left at the 5/16 marker. And Smarty Jones has taken over. With a furlong to go, the pivotal home stretch belongs to Smarty Jones. Will the Triple Crown belong to Smarty Jones? Yes, Smarty! Stuart Elliott, the jockey. Smarty Jones, he's perfect. A picture of perfection. All right.
Chappie is overcome with emotion, crying with joy.
Okay. We got to get you out, Chap. Come on, we got to get you out. Good job, big man.
Smarty Jones' win in the Derby was amazing. His win in the Preakness was electrifying. I got goosebumps watching it. That is unbelievable.
I got goosebumps myself, Mike. I'm really, really happy with it.
Stuart, you did a hell of a job.
Jump into the audience.
I mean it.
I think they want me to.
I'm so proud of you.
Let me tell you something. That's an awesome sight right there, buddy.
In the next year, that's your colors are flying.
Man, oh man. All I can say, Chap, is wow. You know that, Pat? All I can say is wow.
I'll say the same thing.
Oh my
The guy
God.
from West Virginia, the guy from Germantown didn't.
How about it, huh? Us ham and eggs did pretty good, didn't we?
Just really wanted to do it for everybody.
2 jewels of the Triple Crown down and 1 to go. It's now time to go home and get some much-deserved rest before the grueling 1.5-mile test 3 weeks from the Preakness. The next chapter will soon be written, and the world can hardly wait. A record-breaking performance. No doubt Smarty Jones is a very special horse, one that comes around once in a lifetime. Smarty Mania was at a fever's pitch. The world was now tuned into perhaps a Triple Crown winner, the very first in 26 years. It was off to the Belmont, the 3rd jewel of the Triple Crown. Here's more of Smarty Jones, the inside story from Belmont Park. What a send-off for the Pennsylvania bred. A police escort through 3 states, helicopters above, a scene that stirred the emotions of stable foreman Bill Foster.
People lined up along the road all the way on the turnpike, coming out of their places, waving and hollering, busloads of kids.
The trip took 2 hours and 27 minutes, and Smarty arrived at Barn 5 in good order, entering stall number 10. 3 down from where the great Secretariat once stood.
Smarty Jones, the biggest box office attraction to hit New York in some time. We expect.
Meanwhile, inside Belmont Park, trainer John Service was participating in the draw for post positions.
The way I got it figured, there are 2 post positions left, 1 and 9. One of those will be Smarty Jones, and it's number 9.
When it got down to the last 2 numbers, I'm much happier with the 9 than I would have been with the 1, obviously. I think it'll give us a nice run in the first turn, and you know, kind of the game plan that we've had all along. Stu can just watch what's going on inside of him.
For the next 2 days, the talk of Belmont Park was all Smarty Jones. The media contingent was large, and John was concerned for the safety of his horse and others going on and off the track. But despite the press, Smarty took to the Belmont surface like a glove.
He goes to a different track. He knows, okay, time to dance. Oh, man. Oh, big boy. You're killing me. Oh, man.
I know
We're all
they
going
love
to get
those.
together there, you guys, when we get this thing settled down.
Win, lose, or draw.
On Thursday, the Derby and Preakness winner got a visit from the Chapmans. And as always, Pat was in her glory.
Look down that stretch. Jeepers creepers. Oh, my gosh.
Just means he'll win by further, that's all.
Oh, I hope. I wish I hadn't had the confidence.
Later, John Service took a moment to discuss the upcoming race with Roy Chapman.
I think just
Between you and I.
And it's, and I'm guessing because I don't know.
I know, we're all guessing.
But I think just looking at the way they've been training Eddington, they've been working hard, working fast. I think they're gonna try to put him on the lead.
I'm not nervous right now. I'm feeling good. I'm in a good place again. I'm feeling like, you know, if we win, that'll be the best thing that's happened to racing in a while. But if we don't win, we've had a heck of a good time, haven't we, Champy?
Yes, we have.
It's been a wonderful, wonderful trip. I mean, you can't ask for much more unless you ask for the Triple Crown, right?
And just when you think you've seen it all, a group of nuns show up from the Little Sisters of the Poor to give Smarty Jones their support.
Oh, Sisters, how are you?
Oh, that's great.
We're here to pray for you and Smarty.
Thank you very much.
Later on Friday, a musician showed up, showing off his Smarty song, one of 300 written about this 3-year-old colt. On race day, John once again wore his blue sport coat, just as he did in the Derby and the Preakness.
Hey, I changed the tie and the shirt. The jacket don't get changed.
Most of the afternoon, John and his family sat in the tack room, watching TV on ESPN and later NBC.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, he's got to break the curse.
Yeah, John, just hold it. We broke the curse. What are you kidding me?
Just hold it.
Time for somebody from Philadelphia to break the jinx.
Bruce, you gotta straighten these guys out, man. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Oh, man. I don't think it's as deep as it is intimidating. You know, guys, jockeys get used to making moves at certain times, and when you get in on a track like this, you can't look at the track, you gotta look at the poles.
Proud of my family. Yeah. All of them. The girls, both boys. They're special people.
It was time to head over to the paddock.
Come on, let's go.
Security was everywhere, and the walkover was difficult, but Smarty took it well.
Everybody's rallying behind him, and we'd sure like to get it done for him, but, you know, again, our main goal is the Kentucky Derby, and we got that done, and if we're Triple Crown winner, then that's great. This is the biggest ever. It gets no bigger than this, and, you know, I told all the guys today, if we can pull this off, then we're going to walk into history together, and that's as good as it gets.
In the paddock, John and jockey Stuart Elliott discussed the race.
Just like we talked about before, you know, if he can get through that first half mile without having to do much at all.
Right, exactly.
And just ride your race from there on out, you know.
Okay.
I think you'd be a lot better off. And don't forget, I don't think that rail's too good.
No.
You might want to stay just a little bit off it if you can.
Okay.
But I think, you know, like we talked about, the less you have to do the first half mile, the better off we'll be.
Exactly. And then it's fast.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
So that's good.
Yeah, yeah.
I couldn't even get to watch a lot of races, but I guess it's been playing pretty fair.
It's been playing pretty fair.
Yeah.
It seems like really out toward the middle of the track's been doing the best running.
Okay.
You know, about 3 hole out.
Yeah.
Curious to see what Purge is going to do.
Yeah.
Should be very interesting. Hopefully we can take that walk, my man. Right into history. That'd be all right, won't it? Take that right to King Ranch with us. That's it. Let's put the freaking icing on the cake.
Yeah.
I'm ready, baby. I'm ready. Let's get this game on the road. Good luck, baby.
All right, good job.
Have a good trip, Stu. Well, what Cy Young said, the ball has left my hand.
Will he take his place in racing history?
We'll see. They're off in the 136 Belmont. Smarty Jones got off to a good beginning today.
During the race, the family watched with confidence, but there was concern on the face of John Service. The conditioner did not say a word. But when it was over, you could see the disappointment. Smarty would not win the Triple Crown.
Can Smarty Jones hold on? Here comes Birdstone. Birdstone surges past. Birdstone wins the Belmont Stakes.
What horse is that? Birdstone, I think, wasn't it?
As always, John Service was gracious in defeat, congratulating Nick Zito and the connections of Birdstone for a job well done.
Who won the Birdstone? I'm looking for Nick. Where's he at? He's right up here. Congratulations, Nick. Good job. No, good job. You kidding me? Great job, buddy.
So there you have it. The ending was not perfect, but it was still an incredible ride. And even though Smarty Jones will never race again, this little 3-year-old from Philadelphia Park touched our lives forevermore. The Chapmans, the Services, Stuart Elliott, Bill Foster, Pete Van Trump, and Mario Arriaga, and all that surrounded Smarty Jones will never be the same. He showed us it's okay to dream, and once in a while, those dreams do come true.
Let's boogie into the new year at Parx Casino with the $100,000 New Year's Eve sweepstakes. Starting at 7 p.m., 25 lucky winners each hour will receive $500 free slot play. That's 200 total guests. Groove over to X Lounge before 11 p.m., decked out with your best disco vibes for free slot play prizes. Check out Fish Out of Water and DJ Tonka at 360. Tickets on sale now. Can you dig it? It's New Year's Eve at Parx Casino, the #1 casino in Pennsylvania. Parx Casino. This is how you win.
We hope you enjoyed that great documentary by our very own Bruce Casella. And since the Kentucky Derby in 2004, he stood stud not only here in the United States, but overseas. And he currently still stands right here in Pennsylvania, Equistar Training Center.
Yeah, Equistar up in Annville, our buddy Rodney Eckenrode, he's still doing well. And he came back here in 2019 on the 15-year anniversary of his great Triple Crown run. And it was a very nostalgic, heartrending day when Smarty Jones reappeared here in Parx in 2019, Danny.
Oh, a great day to celebrate our beloved Smarty Jones. Well, thank you so much. We hope you had a wonderful holiday. We'll catch you next time on Let's Go Racing.
And they're off. Skippy Longstocking has early speed. We the people from in between horses. Taba's got the lead now. It's Taba in the center of the racetrack, but Taba is drawing away. And Taba with Mike Smith, they win the Bet Parx Pennsylvania.